The company has taken all feasible steps to ensure that shareholders are provided an opportunity to participate in the annual general meeting and vote. Adequate video conferencing facility and live webcast of the proceedings of this meeting have also been provided. The requisite quorum is present, and therefore I call the meeting to order. Register of directors and key managerial personnel and their shareholding and register of contracts or arrangements in which directors are interested are available. These will remain accessible to the members for inspection electronically if they so desire. I wish to introduce, for the benefit of new members, my colleagues on the board of our company. Shri Adil Zanul Bhai, Shri R.S. Gujral, Dr. Shumit Banerjee, Srimati Arundhati Bhattacharya, His Excellency Yasir Al-Rumayyan, Shri K.V. Chaudhary, Shri K.V. Kamath, Srimati Neeta Ambani, Shri Nikhil Meswani, Shri Hital Meswani, Shri P.M.S. Prasad. All the directors of the company are present at this meeting. Shri V. Shrikant, Chief Financial Officer, Srimati Savitri Parekh, Company Secretary, Shri Alok Agarwal, Shri K. Sethuraman, and the representatives of our statutory auditors and secretarial auditor of the company are also present at this meeting. Ladies and gentlemen, notice dated August 4, 2023, convening this annual general meeting and a copy of the annual report for the financial year ended March 31st, 2023, have already been circulated to members of the company electronically. With your permission, I shall take them as read. The auditor's report on the standalone and consolidated financial statements and the secretarial audit report of the company for the financial year ended 31st March 2023 do not contain any qualification, reservation, adverse remark, or disclaimer. Accordingly, these reports are not required to be read out as provided in the Companies Act 2013. Now I will begin my formal address to the shareholders. My dear share owners, on 15th August, we celebrated our 77th Independence Day. As our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji said in his address to the nation, this is a new India, full of self-confidence. ये भारत न रुकता है, न थकता है, न हाफता है, और न ही हारता है. This India is unstoppable. This India is tireless. This India does not gasp for breath, and this India does not give up. The historic success of Chandrayaan-3 demonstrated this yet again 5 days ago. On behalf of all of you, I send our heartiest congratulations to all the scientists and engineers at ISRO. Having consolidated its position as a global space power, what India can achieve in the future is indeed limitless. Friends, when we look at the geopolitical and economic situation, there are dark clouds of uncertainty hovering around us. However, there is also one sharp, unmistakable ray of certainty. The certainty that India will rise as a leading nation in our increasingly multipolar world. India's transformation as a prosperous, strong, and self-confident nation stands out as a beacon of hope for the world. This is reflected in India's G20 theme, One Earth, One Family, One Future. India's presidency of G20 has made today's divided international community take note of the inspiring words of our Upanishads. Vasudeva Kutumbakam, or the entire world is our family. It is from this mantra that we at Reliance have derived and developed our We Care philosophy. We care for the planet. We care for humanity. We care for our beloved motherland, India. And, of course, we care for all our partners, employees, and shareholders. I will elaborate in the course of my address how this ethos pervades everything that we conceive, believe, and achieve at Reliance. Esteemed friends, in all humility, I would like to say that the new Reliance has been a forerunner of the emerging new India. With soaring ambition, we have set seemingly impossible goals and achieved them. This is evident from the fact that Reliance has cumulatively invested more than $150 billion in the last 10 years, higher than any corporate in India and comparable to the leading businesses across the world. We have shown a ceaseless spirit of innovation by offering to our customers products and services of the highest quality at prices amongst the lowest in the world. This can be seen from the fact Reliance's businesses and philanthropic initiatives have enhanced the quality of life as well as the ease of living of hundreds of millions of Indians. We have shown impeccable execution capabilities by consistently delivering on all our plans. This can be seen from the fact that Reliance has executed its projects, however big, complex, and difficult, well before time and at lower costs than global benchmark. The best way to describe this new Reliance is that we have now become a new age technology company with distinctive capabilities. Today, we are a producer of technology, a large-scale deployer of technology, as well as a democratizer of technology. Friends, these achievements are a testament to our faith in India, to the unlimited India opportunity, and to the boundless Indian talent. What is true about Reliance is equally true about scores of other Indian enterprises, leading corporates as well as startups. I hugely admire their brilliant achievements. They too have made India proud by enhancing our nation's fame globally with their spectacular growth, commitment to quality, and passion for innovation. Now it is the time for all of us in the business community to work together as a grand coalition to transform India into a fully developed nation by 2047, a prosperous India in which no Indian and no region will be left behind. Dear friends, I am delighted to report yet another year of stellar all-around performance. Reliance's consolidated revenues stood at 9,74,864 crores. Reliance's EBITDA for the financial year 23 was 1,53,920 crores, while the net profit was rupees 73,670 crores. Dear shareholders, Reliance's export for the year jumped 33.4% to 3.4 lakh crores. We accounted for over 9.3% of India's merchandise exports, up from 8.4% last year. In the financial year 23, Reliance's contribution to the national exchequer stood at rupees 1,77,173 crores. This included an increase in direct and indirect taxes of over 16,639 crores. Reliance also made the highest corporate social responsibility spending of rupees 1,271 crores. What gives me immense satisfaction is our contribution to employment creation, which is India's #1 necessity. Reliance set new records in creating employment for Indians with the addition of 2.6 lakh jobs across all our businesses during the year. The total number of our on-roll employees is nearly 3.9 lakhs. The number of indirect livelihood opportunities we have created is many times larger. In a sense, Reliance maintained its leading position in terms of revenues, profits, exports, market value, capital expenditure, employment generation, contribution to the exchequer, as well as social responsibility, spending, and impact. Dear shareholders, let me now present to you the performance of each of our businesses. I shall start with Jio, our digital services business. We have witnessed another year of outstanding growth, posting an all-time high revenue of rupees 1,19,791 crores and an EBITDA of rupees 50,286 crores. Jio's overall customer base has now crossed the milestone of 450 million subscribers, reflecting a year-on-year revenue growth of over 20%. Per user data consumption on Jio's network also has surged, with the average user now consuming over 25 GB every month. This translates to a monthly data traffic of 1,100 crore GBs, representing a 45% year-on-year growth. My congratulations to the entire Jio team for this exceptional achievement. Dear friends, Jio was launched 7 years ago with an ambitious mission to transform India into a premier digital society, where technology would bring positive change in every sphere of our lives and in every sector of the nation's economy. It has been our great privilege to contribute to this revolution, and we have invested our heart and soul into building a digital public infrastructure the entire world is beginning to admire. Jio has indeed been the main catalyst of New India's spectacular digital transformation. Now our ambitions are even higher, and they go beyond the shores of India, as I shall explain. Let's first discuss Jio's True 5G, our pioneering 5G broadband offering. We began our 5G rollout last October. In just 9 months, Jio 5G is already present in over 96% of the census towns of our country, and we are on track to cover the entire country by December of this year. This makes Jio 5G the fastest ever 5G rollout of this scale anywhere in the world. Today, nearly 85% of the total 5G cells operational in India are in Jio's network. At our current pace, we are adding one 5G cell to our network every 10 seconds, and we will have nearly 1 million 5G cells operational in our network by December. With this massive reach and capacity, here is our promise. We know that every home, small and medium businesses, factories, schools, colleges, and hospitals across India would like to have 5G. From December of this year, we will be able to promptly fulfill each and every demand for Jio 5G broadband connection across the country. Last year, I highlighted several advantages that differentiate Jio 5G from other operators, including our comprehensive spectrum, our standalone 5G architecture, and carrier aggregation. Recently, we used our own 5G stack to become the first operator in the world to launch commercial services on millimeter wave spectrum using standalone 5G. This high-capacity, low-latency layer will significantly enhance private 5G, home broadband, and enterprise use cases. We have also built our own low-power small cells to go deeper into specific pockets of high consumption, like tourist spots and temples, in a highly energy-efficient manner. These advantages, along with a massive scale of deployment, means that the best 5G coverage, capacity, and experience is possible only with Jio 5G. Friends, with over 50 million 5G customers, we are already leading in 5G adoption in India. And we are the only company with the capacity to smoothly transition our entire 4G customer base to 5G with minimum additional capital expenditure. With the growing adoption of Jio 5G, we are also seeing an increasing trend of high ARPU post-paid customers choosing Jio as their preferred network. And Jio is the operator of choice for mobile users. Our net port-ins via mobile number portability was 5 times than that of our nearest competitor. We truly appreciate the confidence placed in us by our customers. We are inspired by their trust to reach a new gold standard of excellence in customer service by leveraging AI and cutting-edge CRM tools. Friends, Jio is also the only company that offers its 5G customers the complete ecosystem of connectivity, devices, support services, and value-added services. Through Reliance Retail, we have the most expansive sales and support network for 5G devices and services across India. And we have plugged all leading 5G smartphone OEMs into this network to ensure nationwide availability and adoption of the widest range of 5G devices. Taken together, this comprehensive ecosystem makes Jio the prime mover and the undisputed leader in India's 5G revolution. Friends, there is one important aspect of the Jio journey that I'm especially proud of, and that is how we have transformed ourselves from a mere implementer to original creators of cutting-edge new technologies. When we launched our 4G services in 2016, we relied on global partners for equipment. Today, our 5G rollout is powered by Jio's own 100% in-house developed 5G stack, which aligns perfectly with our Prime Minister's Atmanirbhar vision. It features advanced technologies like standalone 5G architecture, carrier aggregation, and network slicing with advanced artificial intelligence and machine learning capabilities that optimize our vast network for unparalleled quality, reliability, and user experience. And it is designed to seamlessly integrate with the 4G and the 5G equipment from other global vendors. Jio's own portfolio of 5G radios range from small cells to large tower-based radios addressing the entire spectrum of outdoor and indoor usage scenarios. And our focus on continuous innovation has positioned us to be among the first globally to develop 6G capabilities. In fact, we have become one of the largest filers of global patents from India for digital technologies, affirming our transformation from a telecom operator to a technology company. Therefore, in the coming years, I can see Jio leveraging our Made in India tech stack to drive value creation and revenue growth both at home and abroad. Dear shareholders, as India embraces 5G, let's not forget those who still await their chance to join the digital revolution. Even today, 250 million feature phone users in India remain stuck in the 2G era, unable to access digital services. To eliminate this digital divide in India once and for all, we have recently launched Jio Bharat, a revolutionary, ultra-affordable 4G phone, priced only at Rs 999, which is less than the price of a 2G feature phone. Jio Bharat has smartphone-like features like live TV, streaming video, music, digital photography, and even UPI payments. We expect a bulk of 2G users to join our network. Let's now discuss JioFiber, our optic fiber-based home broadband service. In a few short years, despite COVID-19 disruptions, JioFiber has crossed 10 million subscribers, each of whom consumes, on an average, over 280 GB of data monthly, which is over 10 times higher than the per capita mobile data consumption. Today, Jio's optical fiber infrastructure spans over 1.5 million kilometers across India. This immense scale puts us in a league of our own, far ahead of competition. Our extensive optic fiber presence puts us in close proximity to over 200 million premises across India. Yet, providing physical last-mile connectivity is a painstaking process in most parts of our country. This leaves millions of potential customers without home broadband due to the complexities and delays involved in extending optical fiber to their premises. This is where Jio Air Fiber, our fixed wireless broadband offering, comes in. Jio Air Fiber uses our pan-India 5G network and advanced wireless technologies to bypass the need for last-mile fiber. Through optical fiber, we can currently connect around 15,000 premises daily. But with Jio Air Fiber, we can supercharge this expansion with up to 150,000 connections per day. This is a tenfold increase, expanding our addressable market over the next 3 years to over 200 million high-paying homes and premises. And through fixed mobile convergence, we can foster greater engagement and loyalty among Indian households, especially premium households, where home broadband usage is growing the fastest. This also lays the foundation for widespread adoption of various smart home solutions, which Akash and Kiran will describe in their demo section. Today, I am delighted to announce that Jio Air Fiber will launch on the auspicious occasion of Ganesh Chaturthi on 19th September, giving us another avenue for customer value and revenue growth in the untapped Indian home segment. Let's now turn to Jio's business services. Our connectivity offerings for large enterprises and small businesses have doubled over the past year. Today, Jio provides connectivity services to over 80% of large enterprises in India. However, the potential in the enterprise sector, and especially within the small and medium business segment, is far greater than we have yet realized. Historically, enterprise services account for a large proportion of most telecom operators' revenues. This suggests that we have a golden opportunity to rapidly catch up and build an enterprise connectivity business that mirrors the scale of our consumer business. But we are not stopping at connectivity. We are also aiming to support the full spectrum of digital needs for Indian business. Jio Platforms, our digital services arm, is already providing an end-to-end professional and managed services for all businesses of the Reliance Group, covering diverse verticals such as telecom, retail, e-commerce, manufacturing, media, and financial services. These technology-enabled services allow our group businesses to streamline their operations, scale seamlessly, and harness the power of real-time data and AI, giving them a significant competitive advantage in their respective markets. I believe Jio Platforms is now ideally placed to offer these innovative platforms, services, and managed services to businesses outside the Reliance Group, both in India and abroad. This represents yet another powerful driver of growth for both geo connectivity and geo platforms. Friends, let us now consider what the rapid scale-up of Geo 5G means for our nation as a whole. Geo 5G holds the potential to transform all sectors of our economy, especially those with maximum grassroots impact. In agriculture, real-time monitoring and data analysis can enhance farm productivity and crop yields. In education, we can deliver immersive e-learning experiences to the remotest parts of our country, democratizing education for every student. In healthcare, we can use telemedicine to ensure that quality healthcare reaches every corner of India. For the MSME sector, we can enable our small businesses with digital tools, empowering them to innovate, expand, and drive economic growth and job creation. With Geo 5G, we are renewing our promise to build a brighter and more inclusive digital future for every Indian. With that, let me invite Akash and Kiran on stage to talk about some of the exciting developments at Geo.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Akash Ambani.
And I'm Kiran Thomas.
We're excited to showcase Geo at the Reliance Annual General Meeting 2023 and take you through our plans for the year to come. Over the past 7 years, Geo has revolutionized India's digital landscape. Over this period, we've become a trusted provider of an end-to-end suite of digital solutions for every Indian home, offering unrivaled convenience, affordability, and customer experience. More than 80% of data consumption in India happens indoors, and through our home offerings, we meet our customers where they consume most of their data. Today, I'm thrilled to introduce Geo Smart Home Services, which is poised to redefine how we experience and manage our homes.
Geo Smart Home is anchored by our robust and extensive home broadband offerings. Our extensive Geo Fiber service already serves over 10 million customers, with hundreds of thousands more getting connected each month. And now with Geo Air Fiber, we are expanding our addressable market to over 200 million homes and other premises. Geo Air Fiber is an aspirational service that will touch the lives of every Indian, becoming an integral part of every Indian household. Through a combination of Geo Fiber and Geo Air Fiber, our turnaround time to fulfill a customer order is among the fastest in the world. From the comfort of your homes, you can share your home address through Geo.com or the MyGeo app. From that point, we step in as your trusted partner, delivering not only broadband to your doorstep, but also guaranteeing uninterrupted Wi-Fi throughout your entire home. And we won't stop there. We'll also guide you step by step to transform your home into a Geo Smart Home. Over to you, Akash.
Thanks, Kiran. Geo Smart Home Services provide you with multiple services for simplifying, enriching, and securing your life within your home. Let's start with the foundation inside your home, your Wi-Fi network. Our next generation Geo Home Router ensures seamless Wi-Fi coverage within your home. And with Geo Home smartphone app, you can easily manage your home network. You can set parental controls, strengthen network security, troubleshoot issues, and even receive suggestions for Wi-Fi extenders if parts of your home have poor Wi-Fi coverage. Our AI-driven proactive quality monitoring feature automatically optimizes your Wi-Fi based on your usage patterns and prevents most issues even before they occur. We're not just fixing problems, we're preempting them. We're also committed to digital security, and we prevent untrusted traffic from entering your home network. And using the Geo Home app, you can easily manage, grant, or restrict Wi-Fi access both for the people in the home and also for visitors.
Next is the Geo Set-Top Box. The Geo Set-Top Box is your gateway to a world of entertainment, from TV channels to immersive streaming content to large-screen games to digital applications and much more. And the Geo Smart Home app includes an e-remote for your Geo Set-Top Box, giving you one more convenient option alongside the traditional physical remote control. Plus, it lets you use your smartphone as a gamepad for your set-top box, removing the need for a separate game controller.
Entertainment is changing rapidly worldwide, shifting from linear to interactive content. Jio is accelerating this trend in India, revolutionizing how you engage with content. Our set-top box supports Jio apps like Jio Cinema, Jio TV Plus, along with leading global and Indian streaming apps. And earlier this year, Jio Cinema, our premier entertainment app, captivated cricket fans with a remarkable IPL viewing experience. Jio Cinema transformed the way we engage with live content with path-breaking innovations like true 4K streams, 360-degree streams, multi-camera views, and fan interaction through our Hype feature. The response was incredible, setting multiple records for streaming content. Over 3.2 crore concurrent users during the IPL final, with more than 12 crore total viewers and 60 minutes average watch time per viewer per match. Beyond the numbers, Jio Cinema offers a wide-ranging freemium video library and is soon introducing even more features like multi-video picture-in-picture and multilingual support for Indian languages.
Next, let's look at a few of the other features of the Jio Home app. Jio Home reimagines how you access your personal content, keeping your family photos and other media right at your fingertips, whether they are stored on your personal devices or in the cloud. With Jio Home's Photos feature, you can access your cherished memories anywhere, anytime. A smart home also needs smart automation. Jio Home's smart automation integrates seamlessly with your home devices for safety, security, and convenience. Jio Home also works in conjunction with Jio's home security cameras, providing complete surveillance within and outside your home. Through this setup, you get live video feeds, prompt alerts, and recorded event clips for complete security and peace of mind. Finally, Jio Smart Home is an entire ecosystem. Imagine a seamlessly connected home where multiple devices and digital services work harmoniously. Jio Smart Home makes this possible. And this opens up a world of possibilities. With Jio Home Broadband's ultra-low latency and service awareness, real-time applications like large-screen multiplayer cloud gaming becomes accessible in every Indian home. The next generation of internet-connected devices will be able to seamlessly integrate in-home computing with cloud and edge computing, allowing services like Jio Cloud PC to revolutionize both affordability and performance. For this, we are working very closely with our partners, HP and Google. This expands the reach of innovative digital solutions, ranging from entertainment to health, to education, to finance, and much more. For businesses, both large and small, this provides a seamless, secure, and robust solution that supports their workforce no matter where they are, in the office, at a remote site, or working from home. This enhances productivity and collaboration and redefines what's possible in the era of digital work. Jio Smart Home transforms your living space into an intelligent, secure, and convenient haven. It simplifies and enriches every moment of your life with technology. Welcome to the future of smart living with Jio Smart Home.
Thank you, Kiran. Let's now talk about digital inclusion. We're at a pivotal moment in India's digital transformation with 5G technology. Yet, 25 crore of our citizens are still constrained to using 2G services. In recent years, this digital divide has increased further, with other operators continuing to increase the prices for even basic 2G services. Against this backdrop, we present Jio Bharat, a pioneering initiative that reimagines digital inclusion. Jio has consistently championed technology democratization and is bridging the digital divide. With Jio Bharat, we are taking another decisive stride in this direction, extending the benefits of digital services to every Indian. Jio Bharat is a gateway to digital independence for those who can't afford smartphones. Although it is priced comparably to 2G feature phones, Jio Bharat is a 4G-enabled phone with access to streaming content via Jio Cinema music streaming on JioSaavn, a powerful digital camera, built-in FM radio, and will support Jio TV with over 450 TV channels.
And Jio Bharat also supports UPI payments. With Jio Bharat, even the most disadvantaged can now go cashless. It revolutionizes financial access, making transactions smooth and easy. Also, small merchants can now accept UPI payments through Jio Bharat, transforming grassroots commerce and empowering small businesses. Further, Jio Bharat's UPI integration streamlines direct benefit transfer from the government, enabling citizens to receive government support directly with easy balance checks and real-time notifications through UPI. Jio Bharat also comes with affordable, value-packed tariff plans. Our rupees 123 monthly plan includes unlimited voice and 14 gigabytes of data, 30% cheaper than similar plans from other operators. Yet another interesting aspect of Jio Bharat is the ecosystem we are creating around it. To accelerate our mission to create a 2G Mukt Bharat, we are opening up both the operating system and the platform we developed for Jio Bharat to other like-minded partners. In addition to Reliance, now brands like Carbon are also creating Jio Bharat phones. We are confident that the vibrant device ecosystem created by Jio Bharat will enrich the everyday life of all Indians with greater financial inclusion, education, and government services.
Finally, we want to share a glimpse of the digital ecosystem that Jio True 5G is looking to create in India. We're building a transformative platform that will change how Indian enterprises, small businesses, and technology startups interact with the digital world. Today, we're announcing the Jio True 5G Developer Platform, a comprehensive platform combining our 5G network, edge computing, and a spectrum of applications and services. It gives enterprises the control and options to activate network slices on demand, deploy application on Jio's multi-access edge compute locations, and access a diverse ecosystem of partner applications, all within a single platform. This fusion of 5G network, edge computing, and service orchestration is transformative for Indian businesses. Jio True 5G Developer Platform enables secure, quick deployment of 5G edge compute and low latency applications, enabling faster, autonomous decisions, immersive experiences, and real-time edge AI. Enterprises can instantly unlock advanced network slicing capabilities, allowing them to independently establish and optimize network slices with regularity, thus enhancing their network resource management. This accelerates innovation, improves time to market, and reduces cost. Plus, our platform offers access to partner solutions, empowering enterprises to effectively deliver 5G use cases. And through the Jio True 5G marketplace, our partners can integrate their offerings and develop tailored solutions that cater to specific needs. Today, we're also announcing the Jio True 5G Lab, a facility designed to accelerate industry transformation using Jio True 5G. In this facility, our technology partners and enterprise customers can develop, test, and co-create multiple industry-specific solutions. The inaugural Jio True 5G Lab will be located at Reliance Corporate Park, acting as a nerve center for shaping India's 5G future. And with that, let's invite our chairman back on stage.
Thank you, Akash and Kiran. Dear shareholders, as I gaze ahead, I see 4 exciting frontiers for Jio's growth. 1, the consumer segment powered by Jio 5G and Jio Bharat. 2, the home segment turbocharged by Jio Air Fiber. 3, the business segment with its large untapped potential. And 4, the Jio platform's opportunity for global expansion. Collectively, these frontiers provide Jio an opportunity for a multifold revenue and EBITDA growth in the coming years. But there is also a fifth and most exciting frontier of growth for Jio. A global artificial intelligence revolution is reshaping the world around us. And sooner than we think, intelligent applications will redefine and revolutionize industries, economies, and even our daily life. To stay globally competitive, India must harness artificial intelligence for innovation, growth, and national prosperity. Within the RIL group, we are rapidly augmenting our talent pool and capabilities to swiftly assimilate the latest global innovations in AI, especially the recent advances in generative artificial intelligence. Looking ahead, Jio Platforms wants to lead the effort in developing India-specific artificial intelligence models and AI-powered solutions across domains, thereby delivering the benefit of artificial intelligence to Indian citizens, businesses, and government alike. India has the scale, India has the data, India has the talent. But we also need AI-ready digital infrastructure that can handle artificial intelligence immense computational demands. As this sector expands, we stand committed to create up to 2,000 megawatts of AI-ready computing capacity across both cloud and edge locations. And we will do this while adopting sustainable practices and a greener future. Over the next 5 years, we plan to shift most of our energy footprint in connectivity and digital services to green energy, which is not just eco-friendly, but also lower cost. Here is my promise to our countrymen. 7 years ago, Jio promised broadband connectivity to everyone, everywhere. We have delivered. Today, Jio promises AI to everyone, everywhere, and we shall deliver. My dear share owners, let me now highlight our media and entertainment businesses, which created huge disruption last year with Jio Cinema leading the way. For the first time, IPL was streamed free on Jio Cinema. It created a global record with a staggering 45 crore viewers tuning in to the platform. More people watched IPL on digital devices than on linear television, marking a tectonic shift in the way content is consumed in India. More than 12 crore people watched the IPL final with a peak concurrency of 3.2 crores, making it the most watched digital event globally. Meanwhile, GeoDive, our AR/VR device, has revolutionized sports viewing in India. It gives the feel of a stadium-like experience through 360-degree viewing from anywhere, any place. Jio Cinema has now become India's largest digital entertainment destination for blockbuster movies, OTT originals, the biggest reality shows, and exclusive content from leading global studios like HBO and NBCU. In short, Jio Cinema delivered industry-leading engagement metrics, registering strong growth in paid subscribers. Network 18, too, made great progress in its journey to becoming the top news network in India. It is going deeper locally and growing wider with international coverage. Our homegrown digital news platform, Money Control and First Post, are setting new benchmarks globally. Dear shareholders, please join me in congratulating the leadership team of Reliance Retail for bettering their own record with spectacular performance last year. Reliance Retail posted annual revenue of rupees 2,60,364 crores, registering a year-on-year growth of 30%. We delivered an EBITDA of 17,928 crores and a net profit of 9,181 crores. Reliance Retail is the only Indian retailer in the global top 100 and one of the fastest growing retailers in the world. Over the past few years, it has attracted investments from large and reputable global investment firms and sovereign wealth funds, owing to its rock-solid fundamentals and compelling value proposition. I am delighted to welcome yet another world-renowned sovereign wealth fund, the Qatar Investment Authority, as a valued investor in Reliance Retail with an investment of $1 billion for a 1% equity stake. This investment values Reliance Retail at pre-money equity value of rupees 8,28,000 crores. Just for context, during our fundraise in September 2020, the valuation of our retail business stood at 4,28,000 crores. In less than 3 years, the valuation of retail has almost doubled, notwithstanding the intervening COVID-19 pandemic. Based on this valuation, Reliance Retail, had it been listed, would have ranked among the top 4 companies in India and the top 10 retailers globally. The pace of this value creation is unmatched globally. It is a testament to our unwavering commitment to quality, innovation, customer centricity, and adaptability. Through strategic investments, digital transformation, and relentless focus on delivering exceptional experiences, we continue to earn the trust and love of our customers. Allow me to add that several marquee global strategic and financial investors have shown strong interest in Reliance Retail. I will update you about our progress with them in due course. I now invite Isha to report on the progress of our retail business.
Thank you, Chairman. Dear shareholders, financial year 23 has been a landmark year for our retail business. Our immense faith and conviction in India's retail story was amply rewarded when Reliance Retail crossed the milestone of 100 crore transactions, up 42% year-on-year. Our stores received more than 78 crore footfalls during the year, and the number of registered customer base grew to nearly 25 crore. We're delivering value to over 30% of India's addressable population. All this has made Reliance Retail rank among the top 10 most visited retailers in the world. Our digital and new commerce sales contributed to nearly 50,000 crore rupees, accounting for about a fifth of our revenues. We've invested over $10 billion in the past 2 years, focusing on building integration, growing our in-house brands, and improving our supply chain networks. We opened over 3,300 new stores last year, taking the total store count to over 18,000 stores, covering nearly 6.5 crore square foot of retail space. 2/3 of these stores are in small towns, tier 2 and tier 3 cities, which is a testament to our commitment of making retail inclusive. Dear friends, we have built our retail business on the principle of 4 C's: collaboration, consumer engagement, creativity, and care. First, collaboration. We have partnered with lakhs of small producers, manufacturers, and merchants, making them self-reliant and competitive through our digitally enabled supply chain. Last year, we reached the milestone of partnering with over 30 lakh merchants. The acquisition of Metro Cash and Carry has further bolstered our value proposition for merchants. Second, consumer engagement. We believe that Indian consumers deserve nothing but the best. We continue to deepen our engagement with our existing customers and continue our foray into new geographies. Reliance Retail currently serves over 98% of India's PIN codes through integrated online and offline channels. Third, creativity. We spend time in understanding what our customers want, and accordingly, we create and innovate new products, formats, and platforms to serve them better. For example, we recently launched Tira, our omni-channel beauty platform. It focuses on providing experiential retail services, technology-enabled personalization, and content all at once. Fourth, care. Staying true to Reliance's We Care philosophy, we consider our retail business a success only when it leads to shared prosperity, with the benefits of reaching hundreds of millions of consumers, merchants, and other stakeholders. For example, our collaboration with Kirana merchants is guided by the promise, Customer Aapka, Support Hamara. This has resulted in the average annual income of JioMart Smart Kirana partners increasing by up to 25%. Today, Reliance Retail is one of the largest employers in the country, with nearly 2.5 lakh on-roll employees. Additionally, we generate indirect employment for lakhs of Indians across multiple value streams. We will continue to play a pivotal role in creating employment opportunities for the aspirational Indian youth. Our We Care philosophy also extends to the environment and our planet. Our businesses have embraced sustainability through green buildings, sustainable products, transition to renewable resources, and other eco-friendly initiatives such as recycle and reuse. Dear friends, from staples, food, fashion, and FMCG to home, personal care, and general merchandise, Reliance Retail caters to more than 90% daily needs of Indian households. In our grocery business, we sold over 18 lakh metric tons of groceries during the past year. In our consumer electronics business, we sold nearly 5 lakh laptops and over 23 lakh appliances during the year. In our fashion and lifestyle businesses, we sold a record-breaking 50 crore garments in the year. We have democratized fashion in India, catering to customers across segments. Trends and Trends extension formats consolidated their position as India's largest fashion destination. Ajio had yet another strong year, with its catalog size crossing 13 lakh options, making it a one-stop shop for all fashion needs. We continue to be the partner of choice for international brands straddling across premium, bridge to luxury, as well as Indian designer wear. Dear friends, we announced the launch of our FMCG business in last year's AGM with a vision to provide Indian consumers with world-class products at affordable prices. This business made a strong start by entering several categories through multiple brands and strategic partnerships. A key pillar of our FMCG business is to make heritage Indian brands contemporary for today's Indian consumers, keeping the age-old brand promise intact. We have acquired and partnered with several such brands like Campa Cola, Socio, and Lotus. We have launched Campa Cola with the promise of great Indian taste, and consumers have embraced it wholeheartedly. We're scaling it up further in India and have also started work to take it global, starting with Asia and then Africa. We have partnered with General Mills for bugles and Malaban for biscuits. These will be our rich and premium offerings to discerning Indian consumers. The new commerce business grew phenomenally on the back of our omni-channel capabilities. Trends, Hamleys, and Urban Ladder are now live in our cross-category horizontal platform, JioMart, which is seeing a sustained uptick in non-grocery category contribution. The launch of JioMart on WhatsApp has been a phenomenal success. There has been a 9x growth of JioMart consumers on WhatsApp since its launch in 2022. Our wide bouquet of brands and formats ensure that our offerings are complete, competitive, and in line with the evolving choices and aspirations of our consumers. Dear friends, the value created by our retail business has been immense for all our stakeholders. Here, I would like to underscore Reliance's deep commitment to India's inclusive development by harnessing the limitless intangible wealth that resides at the bottom of our social pyramid. Let me give you some specific examples. JioMart has onboarded over 25,000 artisans, weavers, and micro-entrepreneurs, providing them support to modernize their processes, improve productivity, and help them grow their businesses. Over 1.5 lakh products of artisans representing more than 150 cities across 24 states are available on our platforms. Many of these products are made by a highly skilled tribal craftsmen. We are determined to increase their participation further in the coming years. We are promoting development of local craft to preserve and propagate the rich legacy of Indian art forms. Our sari store formats of Avantara and Kalaniketan are working with more than 2,500 handloom weavers covering around 50 craft clusters across 15 states. We remain resolute in our vision to play the role of a facilitator across all aspects of retail commerce in India and work with merchants across the country so that the entire society benefits. Together, we hope to continue to exceed expectations, inspire creativity, and bring joy to our customers. This is our promise.
Thank you, Isha. That was truly inspiring, especially your emphasis on India's inclusive development. I'm confident that as India grows from a $2,500 per capita economy to a $10,000 per capita economy, Reliance Retail will be our fastest growing business in revenues and EBITDA. Dear shareholders, I'm delighted to introduce our newest group company, Jio Financial Services Limited, of which all of you are proud shareholders. Every shareholder of Reliance has received shares in JFS on a 1:1 basis following the recent demerger of the financial services business. This is equivalent to a mini bonus for our long-term investors. JFS has been conceptualized to fill a critical gap in the financial services needs of a large section of the Indian economy, mainly in the informal and the underserved sectors in rural, semi-urban, and urban areas. This will give a big boost to inclusive and accelerated growth of the economy. In other words, JFS is born to accelerate the replication of India's dazzling growth story in Bharat. JFS will massively increase financial service penetration by transforming and modernizing them with a digital-first approach that simplifies financial products, reduces costs of services, and expands reach to every citizen through easily accessible digital channels. For tens of thousands of small and medium enterprises, merchants, and self-employed entrepreneurs, ease of doing business must mean ease in borrowing, investments, and payment solutions. JFS plans to democratize financial services for 1.42 billion Indians, giving them access to simple, affordable, innovative, and intuitive product and services. Dear shareholders, JFS has announced a joint venture with BlackRock to set up an asset management business that will provide simple and trustworthy investment solutions in our country. BlackRock is the world's largest asset management company, managing assets worth over $11 trillion with a stellar reputation and track record. The joint venture will synergize the respective strength of JFS and BlackRock to deliver technology-enabled, affordable, and innovative investment solutions. Now, with great pleasure, let me invite our valued partner, Mr. Larry Fink, Chairman and CEO of BlackRock, to share his vision for our partnership.
Thank you, Mukesh. It is an honor to have the opportunity to address the Reliance Industries annual general meeting, and I couldn't be more excited about our new partnership. For 35 years, BlackRock's mission has been to make investing easier and more affordable for millions of investors around the world. That's why I'm so proud of our
Hello
forthcoming
and
joint
welcome. You're
venture
watching
in
Business
India.
Today TV. This is a special edition of Market Today. I'm Sakshi Batra. Here we will help you understand the closing action on the D Street, and we will get you all the latest from Reliance Industries 46th Annual General Meeting, which is underway. You will continue to hear from Mr. Mukesh Ambani and from all the other key position holders of the conglomerate from the 46th AGM again. The Sensex right now is up by 200 points and the Nifty is up by 66 odd points. What has happened thus far is something that I will help you understand, and then you can continue to listen to Mr. Mukesh Ambani from here on as well. On expected lines, Reliance Industries chairman Mukesh Ambani sounded quite upbeat about the India story and revealed the company's ambitious plans in his speech at the 46th Annual General Meeting. We've seen Ambani point out that Reliance Industries' consolidated revenues have stood at 9.74 lakh crore rupees, while the EBITDA for FY23 was 1.53 lakh crore rupees for the financial year 2023. The net profit was to the tune of 73,670 odd crore rupees. Reliance Industries has set new records in creating employment as well. Mr. Mukesh Ambani talked about how the conglomerate has added 2.6 lakh jobs in fiscal year 2023. Meanwhile, the board of directors of the company have now considered and recommended to the shareholders for the approval of the appointment of Isha Ambani, Akash Ambani and Anant Ambani, the children of Mr. Mukesh Ambani, as non-executive directors of the company. Their appointment will then take effect from the date they assume office after the approval by the shareholders. Remember, at the same time, Neeta Ambani has stepped down from the board of Reliance Industries. The board of directors have accepted the resignation of Neeta Ambani from the board, respecting her decision to devote her energies and time to guide and enable Reliance Foundation to make an even greater impact for India. Some of the other key highlights from the AGM thus far include Reliance Jio's 5G services, which are on track to cover the entire country by December this year. Nearly 85% of the 5G cells operational in India are already in Jio's network. Ambani also pointed out that Jio Air Fiber will be launched on Ganesh Chaturthi, that's on September 19th. Next month. Reliance has also announced the launch of Jio Smart Home Services. He said, and I quote, "Over 80% of data consumption in India happens indoors. I'm thrilled to introduce Jio Smart Home Services, which is poised to redefine how we experience and manage our homes," unquote. These are the highlights that we've got from Reliance AGM so far, and I take you through the other key details that are being talked about right at the AGM too.
Dear shareholders, in payments, JFS will consolidate its payment infrastructure with a ubiquitous offering for both consumers and merchants, further driving digital adoption for India. JFS products will not just compete with current industry benchmarks, but also explore path-breaking features such as blockchain-based platforms and CBDC. They will adhere to the highest standards of security, regulatory norms, and ensure protection of customer transaction data at all times. JFS will enter the insurance segment to offer simple yet smart life, general, and health insurance products through a seamless digital interface, potentially partnering with global players. It will use predictive data analytics to co-create contextual products with partners and cater to customer requirements in a truly unique way. Dear shareholders, just like Jio and retail, JFS too will prove to be an invaluable addition to the Reliance ecosystem of customer-facing businesses. I have 3 reasons to be absolutely confident about JFS achieving tremendous success over the next few years. First, the digital-first architecture of JFS will give it an unmatched head start to reach millions of Indians. Second, this is a highly capital-intensive business. Your company has provided JFS with a strong capital foundation to build a best-in-class, trusted financial services enterprise and achieve rapid growth. Reliance has capitalized JFS with a net worth of rupees 1,20,000 crores to create one of the world's highest capitalized financial services platforms at inception. Third, JFS is blessed with a very strong board led by Shri K.V. Kamath, a veteran and most respected banker. A highly motivated leadership team is being built with a combination of financial industry experts and young leaders who are eager to take on big challenges. I call upon all of you to join me in wishing the JFS team the very best in their ambitious endeavors. Dear shareholders, I now come to our oil and gas business. Gas is a key transition fuel in our nation's quest for clean and sustainable energy. With our valued partner BP, we have revived gas production from the KGD6 block from near zero a few years back to about 20 million cubic meters per day in the financial year 23. This is led by successful commissioning and safe delivery of gas from the R cluster and the satellite cluster projects in the financial year 21 and 22 respectively. Continuing with our effort, this year we commissioned one of the most complex and most efficient deep water projects of this scale, the MJ field in KGD6 block. This includes a state-of-the-art FPSO, which is among the largest and the most complex in the world, with a gas production capacity of 14 million cubic meters per day. My congratulations to the entire oil and gas team for successfully commissioning the MJ field in less than 3 years, amongst the fastest in the industry. We are well on our way to enhance production to 30 million standard cubic meters per day, which will be 30% of India's gas production and 15% of its current gas demand. At a time when global energy supplies and prices are witnessing unprecedented volatility and uncertainty, this gas is a major source of clean energy saving, up to $7 billion per annum in imports for our country. We are pursuing further enhancement with our exploration efforts in KGUDW1 and KGUDW2 blocks in the Krishna Godavari basin, with an aim to sustain our gas production over the next 15 to 20 years. Reliance is today India's only company with proven capabilities in exploring and producing oil and gas from deep and ultra-deep water blocks. We will leverage these capabilities in related renewable energy areas like offshore wind and geothermal. Dear shareholders, in the year gone by, our oil to chemicals business operated in a highly volatile global scenario. Despite all the challenges and a new one-time tax in the form of special additional excise duty, our O2C EBITDA for the financial year 23 improved by 17.7% to a record high of 62,075 crores. Our talented teams ensured that our asset utilization remained higher than the industry average through robust planning and exceptional teamwork. We operated with the lowest level of feedstock inventory in our history to benefit from opportunities in a turbulent global oil market. Fully utilizing the flexibility and integration of our assets, we added 13 new grades of crude oil and feedstocks. We ensured high availability of the gasification unit to minimize the purchase of high-cost LNG to lower our energy costs. Our partnership with BP in fuel retailing and mobility solutions continued to make steady progress. Friends, we have embarked on our journey to transition our O2C business into a sustainable, green, circular, and consumer-integrated chemicals and materials business. The key pillars of this transition are: first, we are accelerating our journey to achieve net zero by 2035 through use of renewables and bioenergy for a sustainable and green business. We are well on our way to build the new energy ecosystem of manufacturing solar, wind, batteries, hydrogen, and bioenergy platforms. This will enable us to speed up the development of our renewable generation assets to deliver round-the-clock electricity for our captive requirements, as well as to meet the growing needs of Indian consumers. As the cost of renewables will be significantly lower compared to fossil fuel-based energy, this will result in reduced energy cost and improved profitability for our O2C businesses. Second, we are accelerating circularity and consumer integration. We have also been working on scaling up our chemical recycling technology to deliver application-specific green products. This is helping us access high-value, high-potential customers in new value chains. Third, with technology and innovation, our refinery at Jamnagar will be progressively operated as a chemicals and material feedstock production engine. We started this by converting some low-value refinery streams to recently launched, highly specialized halobutyl rubber grades and a new purified isophthalic acid plant, which is under commissioning. As announced last year, we are executing India's first and world-class carbon fiber facility in Hazira, Gujarat. Our carbon fiber platform will include carbon fiber and carbon fiber reinforced plastics. Our target is to be among the top 3 players globally in the carbon fiber and the carbon fiber reinforced plastic composites. Dear shareholders, with climate crisis looming large, the world is going through a multi-decade era of transformation from fossil fuels to green energy. This transformation requires significant investments in skills and capabilities, technology and innovation, as well as in building large-scale manufacturing ecosystems. All this provides strong tailwinds to our new materials and new energy businesses. The next few years is going to be transformational for your company as leading from the front. It positions India to be a world leader and trendsetter in energy transition. My dear shareholders, we remain focused on fast-track execution of our Dhirubhai Ambani Green Energy Giga Manufacturing Complex at Jamnagar. Our first priority is to deliver a fully integrated end-to-end solar PV manufacturing ecosystem. This will be one of the largest, most technologically advanced, flexible, and cost-competitive solar gigafactory globally, and will be converting sand into solar PV modules. Our solar gigafactory will include manufacturing of PV modules, cells, wafers, and ingots, polysilicon, and glass at a single location in Jamnagar. We will target to bring the factory on stream in a phased manner by the end of 2025. We will be deploying leading-edge heterojunction technology for manufacturing one of the highest efficiency solar PV cells and modules globally for utility scale and rooftop power generation. We will further continue to innovate and maintain global leadership. Friends, we will also pursue wind power generation. Towards this, we have made significant progress in developing a manufacturing ecosystem critical to achieving cost-efficient wind generation at giga scale. One of the significant cost drivers in manufacturing of wind blades is carbon fiber. Our foray into manufacturing carbon fiber at large scale provides us with a unique advantage to further integrate and reduce cost of wind turbines. In addition, we will be partnering with the world's leading technology players in wind equipment manufacturing to deliver most cost-efficient solutions. We will further leverage our engineering and construction capabilities along with our giga-scale manufacturing ecosystem to accelerate and enable installation of at least 100 gigawatt of renewable energy generation by 2030. Friends, our concurrent priority is to set up a battery gigafactory by 2026. It will manufacture battery chemicals, cells, and packs, leading all the way up to containerized energy storage solutions, and will include a battery recycling facility to deliver a truly integrated ecosystem. We will start with the LFP chemistry, which has been proven at scale for its safety, stability, and life, targeting to produce LFP-based solutions at world-beating life cycle costs. Simultaneously, we are focused on fast-track commercialization of our sodium-ion battery technology. We will build on our technology leadership position by industrializing sodium-ion cell production at megawatt level by 2025 and rapidly scale up to gigawatt scale thereafter. My dear shareholders, integration of energy storage with wind and solar power generation is critical to provide grid-connected, round-the-clock electricity. We are well on our way to prove this integration at megawatt scale in the next few quarters at Jamnagar. This will be followed by grid-scale deployment of batteries to convert intermittently captured photons into electrons and make them available round the clock for our captive requirements as well as for India's growing energy needs. My dear shareholders, let me now share with you our progress on green hydrogen. When I spoke with you last year, we were still working on two critical components for delivering most competitive green hydrogen and its derivatives, cost of renewable power generation, and installed cost of electrolyzer for giga-scale deployment. Our solar and wind energy integrated manufacturing ecosystem will deliver the most cost-efficient renewable power. I can also confidently now say that we have a roadmap towards achieving our targeted cost of electrolyzers and in turn green hydrogen. In collaboration with our technology partners, we are firmly on our way to successfully demonstrate this first at megawatt scale. We will leverage our engineering capabilities, large-scale manufacturing, and localization to optimize this at gigawatt scale. In parallel, we will set up a fully integrated, automated, gigawatt-scale electrolyzer manufacturing facility. This will enable us to establish large-scale green hydrogen production at Jamnagar, gradually transition our captive requirements, and simultaneously integrate with green ammonia and green methanol production for domestic and international markets. Your company is uniquely positioned to be a global leader in green chemicals, manufacturing by leveraging its O2C infrastructure, talent, and execution capabilities. Friends, I am happy to present an early success story. Your company prides itself in embracing societal challenges and delivering world-class solutions suited for India. In the same spirit, we took to solving the problem of severe pollution faced by many of our Indian cities during winters caused by stubble burning and accelerated our plans to deploy bioenergy projects. India produces nearly 230 million tons of non-cattle feed biomass, most of it contributing to air pollution. Within a short span of 1 year, we have become India's largest bioenergy producer based on our indigenously developed technology. After setting up 2 demo plants for compressed biogas at Jamnagar, we have commissioned the first commercial-scale compressed biogas plant at Barabanki in UP in a record time of just 10 months. We will rapidly scale this up to 25 CBG plants across India. Our target is to establish 100 such CBG plants in the next 5 years, consuming 5.5 million tons of agro residue and organic waste, thereby mitigating nearly 2 million tons of carbon emissions and producing 2.5 million tons of organic manure annually. This will result in a reduction of about 0.7 million tons of imported LNG. My dear shareholders, we are progressing well to deploy our committed capital of 75,000 crores to build our new energy manufacturing system. This will enable us to accelerate gigawatt-scale production for round-the-clock power and for large-scale green hydrogen production for green chemicals manufacturing as well as green mobility. We will continue to invest in technology and talent. We will collaborate with global technology and product companies, including startups, focused on commercializing emerging and disruptive technologies. We are rapidly adding to our rich talent pool of several thousand scientists, engineers, and innovators drawn from countries around the world. Our transition to net zero and building a sustainable chemicals business will result in increased revenue, reduced energy cost, improved profitability, and providing a near perennial growth platform in India and overseas for our materials and energy businesses. Esteemed shareholders and other stakeholders, Reliance is uniquely positioned to offer a practical solution to the energy trilemma India has been facing. Let me explain. The energy trilemma demands action to overcome three challenges. One, affordability of energy. How to ensure that every citizen and every economic activity in India has access to adequate and most affordable energy. Two, sustainability of energy. How India can rapidly transition from fossil fuel-based energy to clean and green energy. Three, security of energy. How the expanding needs of a fast-growing Indian economy can be de-risked from geopolitical rivalries, conflicts, and potential supply disruptions. Reliance's new energy and new materials businesses squarely address this trilemma. Green energy is becoming affordable because its costs are already much less than those of non-renewables, and they will come down further. Green energy is sustainable because the sun and the wind are never going to disappear. Green energy is secure because India will no longer be dependent on large-scale imports for its energy needs. Furthermore, Reliance will have indigenous technology ownership and manufacturing capabilities. In fact, Reliance has a golden chance to enable India to transform itself from a net energy importer to a net energy exporter. Therefore, as I look to the future, I can clearly see Reliance creating substantial wealth for India and for all our shareholders in perpetuity. Dear friends, I am very proud of the work Reliance Foundation has been doing under the leadership of Srimati Nita Ambani, be it in the use of technology or being amongst the first to provide relief to those affected by disasters or working with partners. Our Reliance Foundation teams are working tirelessly to make lives better for millions of Indians. I would now like to invite Nita to talk about Reliance Foundation and its work.
Thank you, Mukesh. Dear members of Reliance family, our esteemed shareholders, Namaskar. I hope each one of you and your families are doing well. I always look forward to this opportunity to connect with all of you. So it's with great pride and a sense of profound purpose that I share my thoughts with you today. I represent the beating heart of Reliance, our beacon of empowerment and transformation, the Reliance Foundation. For us, business and philanthropy complement and reinforce each other because both are guided by the same spirit of we care. Together, they multiply the impact of everything we do in terms of improving lives of millions of Indians, especially those belonging to underprivileged and marginalized sections of our society. I'm happy to share that through the multifarious activities of Reliance Foundation, we have so far touched the lives of nearly 70 million Indians across the smallest towns and remotest villages of our country. From culture to climate, from education and sports to women's empowerment, from healthcare to livelihoods, and from rural transformation to disaster management. We work in all states and over 54,000 villages across India. I would now like to share with you a glimpse of our journey, the milestones we achieved this year, and the path ahead. Dear friends, with immense pride and excitement, I will start with a project that's very close to my heart. In April this year, we opened doors to the Nita Mukesh Ambani Cultural Center in Mumbai. Art and culture bind communities and countries together and bring hope and happiness to humanity. For a long time, Mukesh and I had nurtured a dream that India should have a world-class cultural center. NMACC is a realization of that dream. It's an ode to our great nation, a tribute to our artistic heritage, and a dedication to all young Indians. Our vision is to showcase the best of India to the world and bring the best of the world to India. Over the last 5 months, we have worked hard to live up to that vision. We started with our very own production, the great Indian musical, Civilization to Nation, and followed it up with the iconic Broadway musical, The Sound of Music. We hosted maestros of Indian arts like Ustad Amjad Ali Khan, Pandit Hari Prasad Chaurasya, and Pandit Kartik Kumar. Our smaller theatres are designed to be incubators of talent. They are the soul of NMACC, encouraging and empowering budding young artists with opportunities. From international art exhibitions to Parampara and Bachpan, we have and will continue to curate cultural experiences for the people of Mumbai and all over India. I'm pleased to share with you that since the opening of NMACC, we have welcomed over 20 lakh visitors at the centre. For me, the most heartwarming experience at NMACC has been Swadesh. Swadesh is our humble initiative to preserve and promote India's age-old arts and crafts. At Swadesh, we give a global platform to India's traditional artisans whom the Reliance Foundation has been honoured to support for over a decade. Featuring arts like Pichwai and Pattachitra, weaves like Banarasi, Paithani, Patola, crafts like Kashmiri carpets and shawls, and blue pottery. Swadesh spotlights the spirit of Make in India and offers respect and sustenance to our skilled craftsmen and women. These artisans truly are the pride of our country. We have therefore drawn up exciting plans to grow the Swadesh brand globally. This will be supported by a new initiative, the Reliance Foundation Skilling Center for Artisans. This digitally enabled capacity building program will transform the craft sector by creating attractive livelihoods and raising the social prestige of Indian artisans across the country. It has been an honor for us to support them and their artistic legacy that has been passed down over generations. I welcome all of you to come visit Swadesh at NMACC
All right, you were listening to Neeta Ambani share key highlights about the NAMACC, talking about that they've already welcomed 20 lakh visitors at the recently opened cultural center by Reliance Industries Group. And we will take you back through all the highlights of Reliance Industries 46th Annual General Meeting. But quickly, let's look at how the markets are looking at closing in today's trading session. Well, the good part is that the Nifty has just managed to close at 19,300, the crucial psychological level, and you can see a 34-point rise for that one too. 0.2% higher for this index. The Sensex, meanwhile, is up by about 78 points towards the closing of the session at 64,965, just about 0.1% higher in trade. Let's also look at the broader markets, the mid and the small cap 100 indices, and then thereafter the Nifty Bank and the other sectoral indices to see where exactly have the markets shut shop on those accounts as well. So when we talk about the Nifty Mid Cap 100 index in today's trading action, you will see that the broader markets have also supported the overall move in the benchmark indices. In today's trading action, the Nifty Next 50 was up by 0.5% and the Mid Cap 100 index also up by almost 0.5% coming in. 178 points of a jump for this one. It's the small caps that have seen a bigger jump, about 0.7% higher in trade today. Among the other sectors, when we talk about, is the healthcare index and the realty space that have led the show in today's trading action. Both the indices are up by about 0.8-0.9% odd, followed by PSU banks, then the auto space, also the private banking space, financial services sector, consumer durables. These are the top gainers as far as the sectoral movers of the markets are concerned. Barring the IT, FMCG and the oil and gas space, rest of the sectors have managed to eke out gains in today's trading action. So which are the top gainers on the Nifty as we shut shop today? The first trading session of this F&O August expiry week. Well, you will be able to see Power Grid, L&T, M&M, these are the top gainers, up by about 2.5% in trade. Of course, Cipla, BPCL, Tata Consumer Products, these are the other gainers as far as the Nifty stocks are concerned. On the downside, Adani Enterprises did slip about 1% in today's trade. We also saw Bajaj Finserv slightly down in trade. Reliance Industries, of course, amid the AGM, ends the day down by 1%, 24.43 at those levels. Adani Enterprises, Hindalco, these are the other losers at this point. Nestle India, HCL Technologies and Titan, the other laggards as we speak right now as well. On the F&O space, it's the India Bulls Housing Finance stock that's ended in the green as the top gainer as well. So that's as far as the market roundup of the day is concerned. 19,300 protected. Will this mean further gains coming in onto the weekly expiry, on the series expiry week that we've just begun? We'll continue to watch out for all the market movement for you. But right now, let's take you to the key highlights from Reliance Industries 46th Annual General Meeting again.
Through Her Circle Bizruptors program, we are discovering women-led businesses and supporting them with a platform to showcase their brands, vision and goals. As we continue to bridge the gender digital divide, we launched the Women Connect Challenge India Round 2 in partnership with USAID to uplift women across the country. We also inaugurated the Well Women Center at Sir H.N. Reliance Foundation Hospital, offering one-stop, all-round care to women and young girls of all age groups. In partnership with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, we launched a special initiative to empower 1 million women entrepreneurs across India. Over the next 3 years, this initiative will support and engage women in farm and non-farm income generating activities, helping them achieve an annual income of at least ₹1 lakh. I'm delighted to invite Mr. Bill Gates to tell you more about our collaboration.
Thank you, Mukesh and Neeta, for inviting me to share a few words on why I'm optimistic about India and our partnership. The Gates Foundation has worked in India for more than 2 decades now, and every time I visit the country, I'm excited about the progress being made on critical health and development challenges. Despite resource constraints, India eradicated polio. India's reduced poverty HIV transmission, and infant mortality. India's increased access to sanitation and financial services. So I'm very impressed not only by India's innovation in the science and technology, but also on the focus to deliver those innovations to those who need them most. I'm delighted that Reliance is collaborating with our foundation and my climate organization, Breakthrough Energy, on some of the world's toughest challenges, addressing climate change, helping unlock economic power for women, and improving health outcomes for the poor. India is making progress when it comes to climate change. I'm optimistic that the partnership between Breakthrough Energy and Reliance will do even more to drive innovation and help bring scalable solutions that work for both India and the rest of the world. To make meaningful progress fighting climate change, we need businesses, philanthropists, and governments to spend more on affordable green solutions. These will enable India to achieve its economic goals and climate goals at the same time. Nita has spoken about our partnership on women's economic empowerment. Together, over the next 3 years, we'll support 1 million women to fulfill their potential through self-help groups. In his Independence Day address, Prime Minister Modi shared a vision where 20 million women in self-help groups substantially boost their income. I think our partnership will be key to helping that happen. Finally, I want to talk about health, which is the primary focus of the Gates Foundation. India's got a proven track record of making high-quality, affordable drugs and vaccines for itself and the rest of the world. Through the Foundation's work with Reliance, we aim to support innovation and implementation at scale to develop drugs and point-of-care diagnostics. We'll also continue to work in communities to support the government's efforts to eliminate infectious diseases. The Gates Foundation and Breakthrough Energy are excited to partner with Reliance. I believe there's no problem too big for the innovators of India and the world. I look forward to making progress against some of these great challenges together and helping many more people live healthy, productive lives.
Thank you, Bill, for your friendship, partnership, and for your inspiring words. Dear shareholders, I'm proud to share that our Education and Sports for All program has so far reached out to 22 million youngsters. Our vision is to make India a truly multi-sporting nation. We are creating a robust ecosystem from grassroots to elite sports. You'll be happy to know that last year, our Reliance Foundation athletes won a total of 139 medals at the international and national level. Some of our RF athletes who have won accolades for the country are Jyoti Yaraji, Lovelina Borgohen, DM Jairam, Tilottama Sen, Unnati Hudda, Amlan Borgohen, and many more. Friends, sport has always had the magical ability to spread joy, hope, and cheer. The journey of Mumbai Indians has been a testament to this. MI is known as the nursery of Indian cricket. We pride ourselves in discovering and nurturing young talent like Hardik Pandya, Jasprit Bumrah, and several others. We are proud that our latest find, the young and talented 20-year-old Tilak Verma, has found a place in the Indian squad. Led passionately by my son Akash, now the MI franchise has expanded globally with 5 teams in 4 countries: MI Cape Town, MI Abu Dhabi, MI New York, and of course, our MI women's team in India. Just last month, MI New York won the inaugural Major League Cricket trophy in the US, and our women's team too won the inaugural Women's Premier League title in March this year. Especially given the challenges that women face to pursue sport professionally, it has been heartwarming to see our girls take center stage and inspire countless other girls all over India. Friends, as a member of the International Olympic Committee, it has been my dream to bring the Olympics to India. I'm happy to share with you that we have taken the first steps in that direction. In October this year, we will host the 141st IOC session at the Nita Mukesh Ambani Cultural Center. You'll be proud to know that for this historic session bid, there were 75 votes cast for India and only 1 vote against. So with a thumping majority, we are bringing the Olympic movement back to India after a gap of 40 years. And this is just the beginning. It's the start of a glorious new era for Indian sport, an era in which our young athletes are making us proud at the highest levels. And India is finding its rightful place in the global sporting arena. Only onwards and upwards from here on. Dear shareholders, as I conclude, I stand before you with a heart full of gratitude and a firm belief in the limitless potential of the people of India. Thank you all for your faith and trust in us. At Reliance Foundation, we will continue to place the prosperity of our country and communities first. We will stand shoulder to shoulder with every single Indian always. We will do all that we can to uplift lives, share smiles, empower dreams, and build bridges to a brighter, greener, kinder, and happier tomorrow. Jai Hind. Dhanyavad.
Thank you, Nita, for the outstanding work that you and the team have been doing. My best wishes to all of you for your future achievements. Dear shareholders, let me now present our value creation roadmap. Our founder, Shri Dhirubhai Ambani, always emphasized the power of dreams in achieving greater things. He used to say, for those who dare to dream, there is a whole world to win. Reliance is a proof of the power of dreams. In the 70s, Reliance's dream was to make the colorful and long-lasting and aspirational polyester textiles available to all Indians. In the 80s, Reliance dreamt of a largely self-sufficient India in the wonder materials of that era, polyester, polymers, and petrochemicals. In the 90s, Reliance dreamt of eliminating India's dependency on imported fuels refined abroad. In the first decade of the 21st century, Reliance was focused on enhancing India's energy security by exploring hydrocarbons in the depths of the oceans. In the last 15 odd years, Reliance has pursued 2 big dreams: bringing the power of digital technology to every Indian and to create an omni-channel retail network aimed at benefiting hundreds of millions of consumers. Each dream became a reality. Each dream was bigger than the last one. Each dream made Reliance reinvent itself. Dear shareholders, in pursuit of these dreams, Reliance has scrupulously adhered to certain cardinal principles of value creation. These have ensured that your company becomes more valuable year after year, decade after decade. First, growth driven by perpetual demand. India is a supply-constrained market with the world's largest population. Every item of consumption on a per capita basis is still very low compared to China and substantially lower than the developed markets like the EU and the US. At Reliance, we have deliberately chosen to be in businesses that have large pent-up demand, which is guaranteed to grow at a healthy rate annually over many decades. This choice has led us to build businesses of global size and scale. Each of Reliance's 3 growth engines, our O2C business, our retail business, and Jio's digital services business, meets this value creation criteria. And so also will our newest and 4th growth engine, Jio Financial Services. Second, growth driven by superior customer experience and value. Reliance has always believed that our businesses can grow only by winning the trust of customers and creating value for them on a consistent basis. This has made us obsessed with offering them with products and services of the highest quality and value, which leads to continuous revenue growth. Indeed, we transform markets by constantly providing better alternatives which win customer loyalty, and this also creates perpetual demand. Metaphorically speaking, I can say that market is a temple for us and customers are the deities we must serve and please with utmost devotion. Therefore, each of Reliance's enterprise is built on a deep understanding and enduring respect for market and consumers. We spare no effort to understand the needs, the pain points, affordability levels, and supply chain constraints in each of our businesses. We address these factors by embedding a research-assisted and data-driven culture within our organization, which gives deep insights to stay ahead of the competition. Third, growth driven by the power of disruptive technologies and innovation. Reliance has always had abiding faith in the power of best-in-class technologies and innovation to achieve ever higher levels of productivity and efficiency while creating large-scale employment. This has helped Reliance achieve timely, efficient, and below-cost execution of projects, which has become our hallmark. Our business operations are cost competitive because they are fully digital, agile, and efficient. This unfailingly delivers larger market share, highest quality outputs, and industry-leading margins. As I have mentioned earlier, Reliance has now moved further ahead by innovating and developing newer technologies in-house. This provides us accelerated growth opportunities. Fourth, growth driven by business discipline. Reliance has always practiced the best norms of business discipline, including financial and operational disciplines. We have a laser-sharp focus on prudent capital allocation and financial management. This is evident from the fact that your company has enjoyed AAA rating for more than 33 years. We persistently improve operational discipline by developing right capabilities in our talent across the organization. Fifth, growth driven by global market potential. Now that each of Reliance's businesses has become a national champion in the domestic market, we are in a position to leverage our strengths and take our products and services and technologies and project execution capabilities to global markets without substantial new investments. These 5 commitments will translate into a new and virtuous multi-decade value creation cycle defined by faster growth, higher revenues, better margins, and increased EBITDA. This will significantly enhance the earnings multiples of each of Reliance's businesses. Therefore, I am supremely confident that the value that your company will create for all its stakeholders over the next decade will be multiple times greater than what it has generated over the past 45 years. All my most valued stakeholders, Reliance is no longer just a corporate. In view of its growing size, value, and contribution to national development, it has become a precious Indian institution which is fast gaining reputation globally. To keep strengthening this institution on a continuous basis, we must fortify leadership at all levels, especially by grooming and empowering a steady stream of young leaders. Last year, I spoke about the 10 tenets of leadership building in Reliance. The very first tenet, which is also the most important, relates to enriching people capital in our organization. What I had said merits reiteration because it encapsulates the essence of all the 10 tenets. Reliance's greatest strength is our human assets, not just our financial and physical assets. The greatest value creators are creative brains and purpose-driven teams. In conformity with this belief, Reliance is building a strong pipeline of young and exceptionally competent leaders. Many of them are handling extremely challenging tasks with great self-assurance. We are also expanding our already large size of professional talent from around the world, consistent with our vision to make Reliance a global corporate. Dear shareholders, over the past few years, Isha, Akash, and Anant, as first among equals of the next generation leaders, have fully immersed themselves in every aspect of Reliance. They have been working with our senior leaders in some of the most exciting projects in consumer businesses, digital enterprises, O2C, and green energy and green materials. I am happy to report to you that earlier today, the board met and recommended the induction of Isha Ambani, Akash Ambani, and Anant Ambani into the board of directors of Reliance Industries Limited. I can proudly say that they have earned their stripes through dedication, commitment, and hard work. Teaming up with the other directors, they will work as one single team to provide leadership to the Reliance Group as a whole and guide the growth of all our diverse businesses with a holistic vision. Friends, this is truly an emotional moment for me because it reminds me of the day in 1977 when my father inducted me into the board of directors of Reliance. I was only 20 then. Today, I see both my father and me in Isha, Akash, and Anant. I see the flame of Dhirubhai shine in all of them. They have fully internalized the founder's mindset. They are fully committed to preserve and further enrich the purpose, philosophy, passion, and pioneering spirit of Dhirubhai Ambani. I shall continue to perform my duties and responsibilities as chairman and managing director for 5 more years with greater vigor. Towards this end, I have assigned myself 3 responsibilities. First, I shall groom and empower all the next generation leaders at Reliance and prepare them for the challenges and opportunities of the future. Second, I shall especially mentor Akash, Isha, and Anant so that they can provide collective leadership and dependably take Reliance to greater heights of growth and value in the decades ahead. Third, together with the board and all my longtime colleagues, I shall further enrich Reliance's unique institutional culture, which has sustained your company's perpetual and exponential growth. Continuity with change is the signature tune of all dynamic organizations. This tune attains its highest creativity when continuity joyfully welcomes change and the change respectfully learns from continuity. I assure you that the combination of experience of senior leaders and the ambition of new young leaders will script newer and more exciting chapters in Reliance's ever-growing book of achievements. Dear shareholders, I have one more important update on the board. Srimati Neeta Ambani has stepped down from the board of directors of Reliance. She will continue to be the chairperson of Reliance Foundation, and in that role, she will attend all board meetings as a permanent invitee to the board. And as always, we will continue to benefit from her advice. We would like to place a deep appreciation for her contributions to our board deliberations and growth agenda. Neeta is and has always been my best advisor and a source of immense strength at every stage of Reliance's evolution. Once again, I would like to thank her for her dedication to the institution of Reliance and for being the best life partner for me. Now, with a heart overflowing with happiness, I welcome Isha, Akash, and Anant to the Reliance board. And I call upon all of you, my dear shareholders, to extend your blessings and best wishes to Isha, Akash, and Anant. My most esteemed shareholders, it is now time for me to conclude. How do I summarize what I feel on this occasion? I am overwhelmed with emotions because I have been associated with Reliance since its inception 46 long years ago. Yet it seems like yesterday to me. For I remember every step along Reliance's journey, marking where we began and where we stand today. I also remember India's own exciting journey over the past half a century. Today, in my personal life, I am enjoying the bliss of being a grandparent along with Neeta. But for both of us, our family extends to all of Reliance and all of India. Naturally, my dreams for Reliance are intertwined with my dreams for India. These dreams were shaped by what my beloved father taught me on day one. My father, Dhirubhai, told me that the eternal purpose of Reliance is to make India prosperous and help Indians live better lives. This is what Reliance has been doing through all our business and philanthropic endeavors. As I look to India's future, I am more convinced than ever before about one thing. Tomorrow's inclusively prosperous India, one in which the dreams of 1.4 billion Indians can be fulfilled, will have to achieve 5 goals. 1. Digital tools everywhere. 2. Green energy and materials everywhere. 3. Financial empowerment, entrepreneurship, and gainful employment everywhere. 4. Healthy and responsible consumption everywhere. 5. Quality education and healthcare everywhere. If we combine the resultant material prosperity with India's age-old cultural prosperity, India will also become a land of empathy everywhere, positivity everywhere, harmony everywhere, and happiness everywhere. I rededicate Reliance to this noble mission in the service of our motherland and humanity. For the realization of this mission, I seek Lord Krishna's blessings and your continued support. I would like to convey my thanks to the central and the state governments, shareholders, investors, joint venture partners, lenders, suppliers, and customers for their consistent and resolute support. I would like to place on record my appreciation to my colleagues on the board for their oversight in this crucial phase of our growth, their support and immense encouragement. And as always, I am deeply indebted to our world-class employees in this journey of immense value creation for our country. Thank you.
This is an exclusive. We are in conversation with the UK Secretary of State for Trade and Business, as also Minister for Women and Equalities, Kemi Badenoch.